This is Mr. Nilekani's his exact verbatim statement. He says, as the company moves forward to a more stable environment, I'm grateful to all the well-wishers of the company, including Mr. Narayana Murthy, for their deeply held passion for Infosys. The board will continue to represent the interest of all shareholders, and I would also like to acknowledge the leadership of Mr. Narayana Murthy in building this iconic institution and in corporate governance matters. Going forward, it is our endeavor to build a trusting relationship with Mr. Murthy, and we need to put all the legacy issues to rest. So basically, no more disclosures coming in on the Panaya probe. Chandra, I just got your insight on this as well, and this seems like a bit of a deviation, so to speak, from the initial line of thought that really led to Mr. Vishal Sikka's exit a few months back.
On the face of it, Tanveer, this about turn is not going to go down well with a variety of stakeholders, most importantly experts on corporate governance. I mean, because, the founders kept talking to the board, kept telling them you have to make it public, you have to make it public in the interest of transparency. It was cited as the biggest reason why Vishal Sikka stepped down. They had to reconstitute the board, bring in a new chairman, and after all that, after a year of turmoil, if you come back and say, you know what, it's all fine, the previous board's investigation was completely all right, there is no wrongdoing, I don't know how well this is going to wash. I mean, okay, Nandan Nilekani has made a few concessions saying, okay, maybe the severance pay aspect would have been handled better. They have also benchmarked the way severance pay will be given. They've also revised senior management contracts, but not making that report public. That's not going to go down well with people. And now, the way he's, written it, saying that this is because the founders have a passion for Infosys and not because of any other reason, does it mean that Nandan Nilekani will be allowed to get away with this explanation that Narayana Murthy will not ask him to make the report public? Unlike what happened with Sesha Sai, was this whole thing done just to engineer a change at the board level? These are some questions that governance experts will raise, but clearly Nandan Nilekani once and for all saying that we are not going to make this whistleblower report public. I'm satisfied with the way the investigation was done. There was no wrongdoing in Panaya. Making it public will compromise investigations going forward. As far as the other aspects are concerned, they have confirmed the story that we did earlier today, that they have indeed initiated a search for CEO. They've begun to interview candidates. We can expect some clarity on this going forward. As we also reported earlier in the day, they are looking to refresh strategy. No details coming out on what they plan to do, but perhaps we will get more details in the press conference from Nandan Nilekani on the new revenue and margin milestones going forward. But in addition to a lackluster guidance, I'm sure on the governance standpoint, them saying that they will not make it public after so many assertions, that's not going to go down too well with corporate governance experts.